Hello, good evening, my lovely viewers. How are you doing today? I'm back again with my Business Life Chat series with fellow business partners from all over the world, showcasing the global nature of the business, plus showcasing my business partners because I'm not alone in this business. So, in case you think I'm alone, hopefully by now you know I'm not on my own. I have with me a lovely guest all the way from the United States who will be coming in and sharing some of her experiences with this in this business. But before I bring her in, I'd like to introduce myself to my followers or to reintroduce myself to those who are probably may not know who I am. So, my name is Lillian Oluwakwede. I am a statistician by profession. That's what I do as a day job. I have two kids, a mom of two. I'm grateful and thankful to have one of each, a boy and a girl. I am happily married and I'm also a digital business owner. I am originally from Nigeria, so my parents are Nigerian, but I now live in the United Kingdom and I've lived in the United Kingdom for almost 16 years. So that is who I am in a nutshell. So without much further ado, I will bring in my guest to introduce herself and we can have a conversation about her experience. Thank you, Salimo. Lovely to have you here today. How are you?
I'm fine, Lilian. How are you?
I'm
It's
very
my
well.
pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting.
Mm, Thank you so much for attending. So, for the benefit of my viewers, who is Salimo?
Yeah, I am a mother. I'm a wife. I am by profession. I am an IT field. I am a software engineer. Last over 25 years, I am doing my profession, and I am very happy. A mother, or like a wife, you can
Yeah.
say. Um, so that is my little brief intro.
Lovely. And where are you based in the United States?
I am
Texas,
in
I think?
Yeah, I am in Dallas, Texas.
All right, Dallas. Right. Amazing. And you said you've been doing IT for 25 years. That's amazing. How have you found it?
Yeah.
Are you getting exhausted? Are you enjoying it?
You know why, what happened, like I mentioned, it's 25 years I'm doing.
Mhm.
uh, but when I start my profession, I set up a time, set up a year to achieve my golden days. It didn't
Wow.
happen, so I missed that
Right.
years ago. So
Okay.
then I decide, if I how long I need to continue to work to retire. I mean, I can retire the age, but if I want to retire early, I have to look for something else.
You
So
see, this is very interesting. I think it's increasingly becoming very common for people to actually switch careers because people now tend to live longer. So the retirement age has now increased
yes,
and they decide not to do if you start as a profession, you may not necessarily end up in that profession. I've seen people switch careers in between in their life. Like they started as maybe an accountant and they're later a school teacher
mm-hmm.
just to keep themselves motivated what they're doing. But thank you so much for that introduction anyway. It was just me just being just trying to ask a little bit more. So a bit of my viewers, can I just ask you? I feel like you've touched it a bit, but what motivated you to start this online business? Because I know you did mention earlier just now, like you
Yeah,
had a goal, you missed it,
yeah.
and yeah.
I highlighted, my retirement. That is one motivation I had to start this business. Like when I mentioned, like few years ago, I passed that target. I set up a
Yes.
target when I start. I missed. Then it's not certain when I am going to retire. That is where I looking for side hustle. I was searching for. I don't want to start anything, like physically. I am doing into, like go, start on business. So that I need to spend more time. So I'm looking something I can earn, in my after my work. If I can earn something, I was looking. That is where I found this. I found different online business, but didn't seems to me it's not genuine. So when I saw this, I did my research and find out this is very genuine business. So then that is one reason I started for my achieving my golden days. I can make some side hustle, put that into towards my golden days. Another
Yes.
reason it motivated me is the family time. I want to spend more quality time with my families. So
Yes.
I was in this field. Like most of the time, I was working from home, but recently, I need to go in the office 4 days. Even though I was working from home, my children are with me, my family is with me. My mind was not free. I have to finish my work. I have work, like sometimes I cannot, feed my children. I cannot do things, right? So the family time, the quality family time missing. So that is another reason, it's motivated me to start this business and spend time with my families and travel uh, more. And
Yeah.
like, and any charity, if you have a financial freedom, you can support people. So these are the motivations,
Yes.
and I start this business.
Thank you for sharing that. I like what you said in the beginning where you talked about you were thinking about your retirement age, but you wanted to, for you want to retire, but you don't want to retire and be idle. So you started looking for something to do. And that's
Yes.
another point where people look. So because there are several versions, there are several whys. Some people start because they want to supplement their income because they have a young family. Some people they don't even have families yet, but they just
Mhm.
want to start doing something so they can give their families when they have them a better life. Some people want to do it at just because of retirement. Some people want to add extra money to their retirement pots, but some people are thinking of, okay, I'm retiring in the next 5 years. What am I going to do to keep myself engaged after I retire
Yes.
and get some money as well without necessarily leaving my home? So I think my point is basically that viewers of mine, people do things for different reasons, but whatever reason it is, they are all valid. Don't ever think that your reason is invalid. They are all valid reasons, and it's what you trying to find a solution to that reason. So it's just something to kind of like draw out to you guys as you're watching it today because um there are different reasons why people do things, but at the end of the day, what is that thing that you desire? It is what do you really desire? Whatever it is that you
Yes.
desire, you can have a goal at trying to bring it to fruition. So you said talked about quality family time, talked about your retirement, you set a goal, you missed it. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you found this business because I'm sure you will not miss it next time. And then uh, you talked about yeah, I think the two main things you talked about was quality family time and your retirement. So since you've started this business, what, I know there's lots of benefits, but can you just highlight three of the benefits that you've of this online business for you? Because it might be different for me.
Yeah, I mean three. There are, like you mentioned, there are a lot of benefits. The main benefit I want to bring it, like my growth in both ways, my personal growth and my financial growth. The second one is the flexibility, and
Yes.
the third one is the community. I will explain a little bit more that these are the three benefit. The personal growth, in like you mentioned, like before I heard, the mindset and the personal growth is like I set up my mind based on like what I want to accomplish. So which means I discipline myself uh,
Yes.
to achieve my goal. So I
Yes.
have I set up my short term and long term goals, and I
Mm-hmm.
am looking to, I'm going forward to achieve these goals. For that, I discipline myself.
Mm-hmm.
uh, Discipline, this is how I discipline, because before I was using this social media to entertain myself. I watching reels, I watching someone's video, and
Yeah.
I laugh. I was curious what is going on, what is the end of the story. This is all, I spend a lot of time, whatever I have after work or something. I sit and doing these things, right? So I entertained, that's right, but I didn't earn anything out of it. So when I start this business, um, I thought, when I am going to do, I started anyway. When I am going to do, then I realized that I spending time to entertain myself. You know that I took that time, and I took that time and used the same social media, and use that time to put an effort towards the business. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the discipline part. Most of the cases, that's what it is. I use the social media to build my business. The social media platform, instead of entertain. I mean, entertainment is good. That is your
Yeah.
mind. You're free of your mind. Or that we still doing. I'm still doing it, but but most of the time I discipline that way. The financial growth is, I'm receiving side hustle from this business. That is always, it's a plus, to get that side hassle. That is the financial hassle. Then that financial, I am 100% sure the financial freedom come through this business. And the flexibility I want to talk, you can do this business from anywhere, as long as you have the computer. And or you don't need a computer, either you have a computer or a mobile phone or tablet. If you have any device, you need internet connection.
Yeah.
As long as you have the internet connection, you can go anywhere, and you can do anywhere, and you can do sit somewhere and do this business. Wherever you travel, you can take with you. It's a portable. That is the flexibility, and there is no particular time you need to do this business. It's your choice when you want to do. You need to select. If I spend 1 hour today, I don't have the 2 hours today, I can spend another hour tomorrow, or I can do additional hours today. Nobody asks you how many hours you work. It's your business, and you have to focus on your business, your success. And
Yes.
that is the flexibility. And the other one is community. The community is a strong support for this business. If my mentor or coach is not available to answer any question, I can reach out the community. Anybody will answer, anybody will share their experience. So that is the third benefit I am enjoying in this business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for those responses. So, if you're watching, yeah, you've heard from Salimon. You're no longer hearing from me. I've said it so many times. Now you're hearing from someone else. Portable business is portable. I love that when you said it. That's the word I've been looking for. It's a portable business. You can move, you can go along wherever you are going to with it. It goes along with you. It's also flexible, and there's also a very fantastic community network and support. I mean, I don't know of any business that has all of these things. If you do know of one, I'm very keen to know. I'd like you to share with me. I'd like you to really share that with me, because I know I've searched high and lows and I can't find any business where you get this amount of support. So, the second to the last question I have for you is, now you saw this online business. What went through your mind before you started? What kind of questions did you went through your mind before you started the business? Just
Yeah,
for the
I
benefit of
see.
those that yeah
Yeah,
are watching.
yeah. Yeah, the questions I had in mind before I started business, it's a skepticism, because it's lot of online business is there. Then the first question, is it genuine? If it's
Yes.
genuine, the another question: how do I make money? Is there any product I need to sell? Who I need to sell this product to? How do I earn money out of it? Who will support? Who can take me, to achieve my goals and dreams? So these are the questions in my mind. But the question, all this question answered once I join. Through that, when once I join, I see the training site. See, I saw all these questions one by one. It's taken care of. The training site is, it's amazing. So I realized that I don't need to sell any product. There is a supportive team. More than anything, there is an automated system. That is the beauty. You don't need to do anything. The system do for you. Everything already
Yeah.
automated. 99 percentage it's automated. you know Not even 1 percentage you need to do, right? Yeah, everything is automated. And the community is amazing. So all the question in my mind, it's answered when I joined the business. So these are the questions, yeah, I
Mhm.
had in my mind, when I started.
Thank you very much for elaborating on that. So basically, what she's just said is it's okay to have questions. Like it's absolutely normal. If you didn't have any questions, then you're probably not doing the right thing. So
Mhm.
it's okay to have these questions. But the way the business model operates is you watch the webinar first. When you watch the webinar, which you can get access to if you sign up to my website, you then come in. You then decide whether you want to go forward or not. And when you decide if you want to go forward, you then have 30 days to fully make up your mind. But you will be unlocked to the business strategy itself, where you would have, if you say all the questions you have, you will find the answers there. So that's just what I'm just going to put out there today for you, just explaining what Salomon has said. So I think the last thing that I would ask you, which you have touched on, but just for clarity and for people that may not watch it from the beginning, what advice do you have for anyone who might be interested in joining but still skeptical?
Yeah, it's my advice is, if you are looking any side hustle, if you can relate it to one of my stories, like what motivated, or anything, you listen, when you watch it, you thinking, or any of this, should I need to join this business, or anything in your mind, my advice is, it's a very simple business. The business is very simple, but you have to do your part. Means, like, join the business, inquire about it. You can go check Lillian's website, register with your name and valid email. Sometimes we're receiving invalid email, that won't help you. It's a very genuine business. Even you put your email, nothing gonna cost you. But put the valid email and look for what it is. Once you register, you will definitely get it's as a gift, a complimentary webinar. It's a 90 minutes complimentary webinar. It's somebody's out there, they put everything together for you to watch. That
Mm-hmm.
will help you, what is this business about. Then once you watch it, there is another step by step process you need to follow.
Follow. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to make a decision.
Yes.
The beginning we said, until you take any action, nothing going to happen. Your dreams still sitting there. There is no movement. If you want to accomplish your dreams and goals, you have to take an action. So just check it out, Lillian's website, register, watch the free webinar. It will guide you through the next step. It's a very simple business. You can do it. I am doing
Mm.
it. I am doing it. You can do it too.
Thank you so much, Salimol. That is all wrapping. Like you've wrapped it up for me. So there's nothing more for me to add. So
Mhm.
I want to say thank you very much for joining tonight. And for my
Thank you.
viewers,
Yeah.
thank you for watching. And I hope that this inspires you to take the next step. But I will be back again because this series continues. I'll be back again with more. Till then, It's good night from me from the United Kingdom and good afternoon from United States, Texas. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye bye.